So Naughty Dog's new game, Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet, has been revealed, and I'm going to be going over the trailer to see if I can see any secret hidden detail and point out some things we may have all missed the first time around. Please like the video and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts about the trailer, which starts with this quote: "The suffering of generations must be endured to achieve our divine end," from ancient Sumerian scripture 1986. And we also have our first look at the language used in this game, which looks very alien. We also have the intergalactic theme in the background, which is very sci-fi. And we can also see the swirling effect on this blue planet, which is then seen with this broken moon, which also has an orbit of its broken pieces, again in that swirly shape, which is definitely going to be something significant in this game. We then get our first look at this spaceship, which is actually the Porsche 984 Tempest NDX. And it is a spaceship that looks very luxury and sleek, almost like a sports car. And the color red really just does pop and grabs your attention when looking at this ship. We also have those white accents on its left side and even on its spoiler, which already hints at the personality of our main protagonist. Someone that likes luxury things, someone that's into fast cars, where in this case a fast spaceship, and someone with a kind of punk rock personality. We then see this retro sci-fi cartoon that seems to look like something from the 90s, which is also being played on a CRT TV, where we can even see physical buttons to change the channel and to control the volume. And there's even a DVD player with a little LCD screen to show that this is a retro futuristic world. And I absolutely love that design choice. Physical media is present in this world, and it's just a really nice aesthetic for this game. Looking at our main character from behind as she shaves her head, we can see just a normal hand wash, towel, a makeup bottle, a small mirror. All of this just makes it feel a lot more grounded. And the way it feels like this is because we have these things in our own homes, and even this far into the future, we still have things like a physical hand wash and small mirrors. As our main protagonist shaves her head, we can see a kind of octopus tattoo on her right arm, and also some scars on her head, which shows she has been weathered in battle and has probably had more than one fight. They also look like cuts, which means melee is going to be a big thing in this game. And again, using a standard shaving machine, things that we have in our own world, makes it feel extremely grounded, even though we know this is a sci-fi game. Our main protagonist is revealed, and she even has a tattoo that reads Erida 6, which could be a military squad in this game. And she looks very military by the way she's dressed, with just a standard tank top, cargo trousers, and a shaved head. We can also see some bird tattoos on her chest, and what looks to be like a black hole or some sort of black planet on her inner right forearm. She also has a small utility bag on her back, which is probably where she keeps things like her grenade, her stim pack, things that we can see in other games. Maybe there's even a crafting component here, and that's kind of her crafting bag. And as she searches for the remote to answer the call on the TV, we can see some plant life on the shelf, more physical buttons to probably control the lights. There are poker chips on a table, a receipt, a space comic book, the magazines, a Shot magazine, a newspaper which reads the price of crystal, which could be a drug in this world. It's cool to see that they even use newspapers in this world, and further add to the retro futurism in Intergalactic. And on her bulletin board, we get a ton of details about what this game is probably going to be about. It's hard to make out everything, but on the top right we can see some profiles. On the bottom right we can see a wanted poster with a sticky note that reads Terrier device paid off, Galactopol not a threat to him. And on the left we've got a picture of a man with medium length hair and a beard. Then on the left we have a picture of some scenery of a space planet with a note that said who took this photo. There might be a planet that's really hard to get to, and no one knows how this photo was taken. We also have a newspaper from the Eclipse Telegraph which reads thief terrorizes Blue Star System business district, a postage note which reads known VIN variant. Maybe these are the robots that we're going to see later on. We've got another photograph of that man with the medium length hair with a mustache and short beard, in where she put a red square around his face, almost as if she's looking for him. There's also a star map with another picture that looks like the same man with shorter hair, but with a note that reads timestamp 4 years old, this is a dead end. It looks like she's looking for this man. She also may have the ability to hack into security cam, as she has a login username and password. And there's also a picture of a car, which could probably be this man's car, but if you look at its tires, it's actually a hover car. There's a green postage note that reads track the clothes, and it's scribbled out with it reading someone paid off. Looks like she has contact with reporters, as a note reads reporters data drive at Crescent System Storage, or she could have probably hacked into their data drive looking for this man. There's another newspaper by the Evening News which reads 5 Aces Mastermind dead or hiding, a postage note that reads find fence for jewelry, again scribbled out, and underneath it says dead. There's a story by Spotlight Sentinel which reads third largest safety deposit ship discovered empty weeks after theft. So it seems like this 5 Aces group was a mastermind thief group which stole a bunch of valuable things. This guy with the medium length hair was the leader of that group. We have a picture of this Sentinel robot, and it looks like it's got laser guns with a note underneath that reads ID photo for alias Tyron Dustsmith. So it seems like she's on this guy's trail, she's looking for his different aliases. We even have this orange ID card, which is probably a fake ID from this man, which she found. We then have this huge picture of probably the Five Aces group who are celebrating probably a big heist, as there is a bunch of money on the table, and it looks like our main protagonist is in the center with what looks to be the Five Aces group, and she was indeed a member of this group along with 4 other people. You can see one of the men in this group is the actor Kumail Nanjiani, who she's also looking for, as she has him highlighted on the board along with the woman and also the man on the right with a large beard. It looks like she has a younger version of him in what looks to be a military-esque picture with a blue note that reads new lead, check beta tertiary sector. Also, we have a name of potential aliases for the leader of the Five Aces, and another news article from Perseid Express which reads what happened to the Five Aces. And leave your comments down below what you think happened to the Five Aces. But it reads here, for years these notorious intergalactic criminals were unstoppable, then suddenly the crime spree ended. There's also this Hypergate identity sheet. This is actually our main character's identity sheet, as it says her name Jordan Munn on it. There's also this CCTV image of the blonde haired woman in front of a car, which she also has in a Polly Pocket, and it seems like she's hunting down each member that used to be a part of the Five Aces with every little lead she can find. You also have an Ultimate in Luxury brochure, and it seems like this ship could belong to Kumail Nanjiani's character, as she has pictures of this ship next to pictures of him. There's also a note which reads painted blue, silver, black, blue, as she tried to determine what color ship he had. There's also another look at a car in this world, which is likely belonging to the man with a longer beard, as it's next to his younger picture. There's also a wanted sheet for the long beard man, and it seems like now he's working alone. She wrote that he's disorganized and acting alone on a note. Also with Kumail Nanjiani's character, he has a note that says no Mars print. It looks like she's looking for him through his spaceship, and the man with the longer beard, she's looking for him through his car. The leader of the group seems like she's looking through him through his aliases and the companies that he's undercover at, and the girl with the blonde hair seems like she's still a thief and she's searching for her through the footprints she leaves behind in her crime. As the camera pans towards her bed, you can see she uses headphones, and as she answers the call from who's likely her fixer, we can see like a big CCTV camera on the side of the TV face her so they can video link. We can see that the DVD paused itself and the camera LED is now red, showing that she's live, and we get our first look at the fixer with an eye patch who looks really cool. We also see Jordan's other tattoo 242, which is likely a military squad, and it's probably why she joined the Five Aces, because she likes being part of a family, a squad, and it's likely that each one of them betrayed her. Fixer tells Jordan that someone is hiding on the Superior Moon, which is Kumail Nanjiani's character, but the Fixer warns Jordan that even though he's hiding on that planet, nobody's ever left that planet, and it's kind of like the Bermuda Triangle. She says no one has left that planet in over 600 years. We also get a look at Jordan's kitchen with some more plant, what looks like a blender, and fruit, a bag from the takeout franchise Nacho Nacho, and we even see the TV here, which must be all around the ship so you can communicate in every room. There's also like some GPS machine on her table along with a printer in the background too. This second screen also looks more like her computer, as it does have a trackpad and a physical keyboard. Also on her upper left back, it looks like she has a pawn chess piece as she puts on her red jacket with a knight's piece in front of a sunset. We also get a look at her gun with an extended mag and what also looks like a silencer at the front. It's a heavily modified gun and I can't wait to see it in action. We then get the Porsche's control panel, its captain seat. We have a bunch of physical spaceship controls, and also at the front, not only do we have a GPS, but also a spaceship management system where you can check the vitals of your spaceship, and it seems like she's been hovering in front of this planet to get the go ahead from her fixer for Kumail Nanjiani's character, as she had a lot of evidence to support that he was on this planet. She wants to find him no matter how dangerous it is. We also have a target locking system for spaceship fight, and then we can actually see how this bounty system works, as Kumail Nanjiani's character is revealed to be a character named Colin Graves. His affiliation was with the Five Aces. The reward is $1.6 million, let's just say. The client putting out this bounty is the ISMW Terrier sector. It's been unclaimed for now, and his threat level is 7. We also find out that the takeaway place is Macho Nacho. The fixer gives the final warning to Jordan, saying that he's not worth it, yet she's not bothered and just wants the fixer to claim him so another bounty hunter doesn't come in, and then she has to deal with that too. The fixer even says that no other bounty hunter will come because nobody is crazy enough to go to that planet, yet Colin Graves did because he was desperate. The fixer then officially puts Jordan Munn as the bounty hunter assigned to Colin Graves. The agent then says, I'll see you on the other side, thinking that Jordan's going to die on this mission. We also get a look at this kind of race car seat for this Porsche 984 as Jordan looks directly onto that planet, thinking about how she's going to handle Colin Graves. waves. She then plays a CD with a Sony sound system, once again adding to the retro futurism and the aesthetic of this game, which I absolutely love. The song It's a Sin by Pet Shop Boys from the album actually plays, and this song has meaning since it's called It's a Sin, and this game is going to have some biblical inspirations and themes woven into its story. We then get a shot at her glowing Adidas shoes, as they actually have car pedals in this spaceship, which is just so cool. We can even see the different modes for the spaceship, with a gravity mode, autopilot, manual, pursuit, and landing, and there's even shield left and shields right. There's a life support system, there's a battery system, there's fuel, and there's also ammo, which means there will be guns on the ship. Of course, at the top there is a speedometer. There's also a thruster button to give the Porsche a boost, which Jordan presses. We then get a shot at the planet, view of the moon from the planet, as we have this foggy sort of forest area with this huge robot inscribed with the language of this world, where we get to see our melee weapon, huge sword with a laser to cut down robots. Jordan is also able to jump off a rock, which shows she's going to be a much more acrobatic character than anyone in The Last of Us was, more to the style of the Uncharted series. And that was everything I can decipher and find in the Intergalactic the Heretic Prophet. Let me know if you found something, and let me know your theories on this game in the comment section below. Also, please like this video so it reaches more people. Go ahead and check my new channel, Bulletin Infinity, for superhero game updates, and I will be keeping you up to date with this game, so please subscribe. I hope to see you on my next videos. Take care.
If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits, some losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip, you choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind?